Okay, Kennedy. Hello. All right, I just wanted to move that out of my camera so I can read. This is what I have so far. I have a lot to add and two more to start. Any feedback? Any and all feedback? Yeah, absolutely, sure, of course, Kennedy. Let's go ahead and start. Got your PDF up right here. Okay, so your hardline is great. It's a good start. It's a good start. Your hardline is excellent. I mean, I think that really pretty. I'm trying to get these in the window at the same time and without zooming out too much. But it looks like I'm going to have to. So, all right. Yeah, looking pretty good. Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking good. Okay, so from here, yes, shadow and highlight texture. That's where we're at from here. Shadow, highlight, texture. Right, the skin tone looks a little pink to me too. Now, speaking of of skin tone, you kind of want to take some liberties to make sure that all four have kind of consistent skin tones. So depending on how the original photograph was addressed, you kind of want to take some liberties as a designer, as an artist, and kind of start to assign a consistent skin tone. Because right now we don't want to be specifically dependent on the color distribution of the image, because the image could have been altered in a few different ways, even by uh, con, uh, compressing in JPEGs and things like that. So right now I'm seeing this skin tone to be really, really super pink. I guess what I'm saying is don't just go in and sample a color and use it for your skin. Try to establish a consistent skin tone throughout the entire series. And again, if this was a one portrait series, I wouldn't be concerned. I would say, yes, try to match the photo as much as possible. But since this is a series and it's presumably going to be looked at as all four stamps at the same time, you want to raise a level of consistency, a level of harmony that indicates that, through the depiction of the skin tone. Hope that makes sense. Let me know if it doesn't. I'll be glad to address. But right here, of course, I think the texture of the hair is a really definitive characteristic. The texture of the hair and the beard, and then some of those shadow. A good portion of his face is obstructed by the glasses, so we definitely want to get shadow and highlight in the glasses. That specular highlight, definitely. And then we want to start depicting some of these other shadows throughout the face, right? Right up here, through here. Got to get those shadows in there and be really subtle in the depiction of shadows. I mean, really subtle. You don't want to start looking like a zombie. If you go too far in the depiction of shadow and highlight, we're going to start having too much of a tonal range, and we're going to start looking like zombies. So, in other words, if there's a shadow in a character's cheek right here, and it's too dark, it's going to look like a chunk in the cheek, and that's why I'm using the word zombie. Um, so yeah, shadow, highlight, texture, right? Okay, and then also want to get that color accurate to the robe. Right now the robe color isn't accurate. And then also see those lines in the robe, those indicate movement. We want to depict those, definitely. Those shadows in um, the movement depicted by the wrinkles and the lines in the robe. This is going to be critical. Remember that scruffy beard that had partially gray? That's going to be really, really important for you to depict that in a way that shows reality. So again, shadows right there, that part of the face that comes down like that right there and by the nose, right? And then the same thing here. Right now, the main thing I'm seeing here right now is the glasses are really, really thick. More so, they're more prominent here than they are here. You're going to take that back just a little bit, but this is fantastic. This is you these lines right here are good, but I would definitely try to work some techniques in here to them. The hair is the definitive characteristic, so we want to get that hair as accurately as possible, depicting both shadow, highlight, and also adding texture. And then watch your shadow highlight area here, here, and just be really careful when you depict those shadows and highlights. Again, if you go too far, it's gonna be really obvious. So, um, all right. Yeah, other than that, working great, looking great. So keep working it. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'll be glad to make any necessary clarifications. But great start. Thank you very much for sharing, Kennedy.